What's going on, everyone? John here from The Real Talk, back again with another video. That is going to be my Blu-ray haul for the month of January. Now, I haven't done one of these since March of last year. I have done Blu-ray related content on the channel, like the Avengers unboxing and giveaway. I did a giveaway for Black Klansman, and also did a Black Friday pickups that actually collabed with my good buddy Tyler Calvert. So links to that, it's going to be all in the description down below. And actually this month I did do an unboxing and giveaway for First Man. So actually, now that I now that I remember, that's supposed to be in the this pile right here. So give me 1 second. All right, so spoiler alert, First Man is going to be in the video, so there's that. So anyways, I haven't done one of these since March of last year. Like I said, I have done Blu-ray related content and stuff like that. But one thing I wanted to mention to you guys watching this video, Audrey just did a Blu-ray collection of her own, and she has a lot of great films, a lot of fantastic films that I don't have. And I done a complete Blu-ray collection of my own, but back in September of 2017. So obviously it's been more than a year. And since then, in the beginning of that video, I say, hey, I really started collecting Blu-rays, so I don't have that much. But since then, I became a madman in buying Blu-rays. So once we reach 900 subs on the channel, I'm going to be doing another complete Blu-ray collection. So if you guys haven't subscribed, if you guys know anybody who likes this type of content, please tell them to come here, check it out, and subscribe if they like the content. So we're 3 subscribers away from 800, so it's not that far. So once we get to 900 subs, I will be putting together that video. And trust me, it's going to be, hopefully it's not that long, but like I said, I became a madman in collecting Blu-rays. So with all that being said, all that out of the way, hopefully you guys are still with me here. We're going to start off with some Blu-rays that I actually got last month that, I thought would be cool. Some cool additions. So we're going to first start off with Matthew McConaughey's Mud. So this was kind of like in part of the reconnaissance when he was having his comeback and stuff like that. Actually, really great film. I think it was on one of the streaming services, but I was like, you know what? I really like this film enough to actually buy it. So so glad I actually found it with the slipcover as well. And this is probably going to be one of the fan favorites here. I actually bought this. I picked this up when I was in Colorado for work, and that is Venom, this 4K Steelbook. It looks amazing. I honestly didn't want to get it at first. I was like, man, it looks kind of weird. I might as well just do the 4K, regular 4K, but I started seeing some unboxings and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. So, and yeah, it is. It's beautiful. I haven't unboxed it yet though, and I kind of want to because I kind of want to watch the film again. So, there's that. Venom. Venom, cue the Eminem music. So this next kind of part is going to be, again, films I bought last month, but they're kind of like in the Criterion. They're all Criterion, these next 3 films. So anyway, starting off with a big one, and that is The Princess Bride. This is probably one of my favorite Criterion releases because of the way that it's obviously based on the book. So it's literally like a book. Like the texture of it is like an old school book, and I believe it has some like a little pamphlet next to it, so it kind of does look like a book a little bit. But yeah, I can't wait to actually revisit this film. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, it's one of my favorites, and I'm so glad I waited to buy this film on Criterion. So there's that. The next film is one I haven't seen, but I'm pretty sure, and I got this, by the way, I got these 3 movies while Criterion was having their sale last month. Next film I have here is 12 Angry Men. Like I said, I haven't seen this film, but I'm probably going to knock it out today or tomorrow because I've been trying to watch as many movies as possible, trying to live by that motto, watch more movies. And I did a poll on Twitter, and another movie actually won from this pile. But yeah, this is going to be right up there, so I can't wait to actually watch this film. Heard nothing but great things about it. It's considered one of the classics. But the next film is a personal favorite of mine, and I believe, hopefully, I don't know if you can see it, I have the book. I have 2 versions of the book in the back, and it's a story and book I fell in love with back in high school when we first read this story, and actually we saw the film in high school as well, and that is Lord of the Flies. Like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I feel like this film and story is overdue for a remake because this film came out in 1963, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty it's time for a remake. There was a rumor of, there being a remake, but with, instead of all guys in the island, is all girls. And I mean, maybe you can pull it off. Maybe I'm missing something, but I thought the whole point of the book was to say something like a commentary on men, and women wouldn't be like this, but who knows? Maybe it's just me making comments on, some like I learned in Watchmen, like, humans are savages in nature, so are savage in nature. So maybe it could work with women as well. I'm not saying hey, but I'm just saying that's what I got out of it. That men are kind of animals. So anyways, those are the 3 Criterion films I collected and bought last month. All right, so another film I actually got sent to me was First Man. This was one of my favorite films of last year. It was in my honorable mentions, but out of all the films I saw last year in theaters, this was up there in my top 15, and I'm still kind of mad and upset and sour over the fact that it got snubbed in the Oscars. But hey, I'm so glad I got this film sent to me. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with this copy, because I want to get the film in 4K. So once I get that, I won't need this copy. So if you guys are interested, feel free to hit the comment section down below. And yeah, what else can I say? I have a review for this on my channel, so feel free to watch it if you want to hear more of my thoughts on First Man. So moving on, I kind of have this tower of films, of Blu-rays in a weird way. But anyways, starting off with Dazed and Confused. Have not owned this movie and haven't seen it since like 2012, 2013. So I've been wanting to rewatch it. I remember really enjoying it. And, it has everybody, as a baby. You have Ben Affleck, Matthew McConaughey, and just a lot of others here as well. So, again, a classic for many others. And, yeah. Moving on to a film that I actually missed. I believe it came out in 2017, late 2017, I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. And that is Patterson. Adam Driver is fantastic. He's one of my favorite newer actors that have come onto the scene. And every film that I've seen him in, knocked it out of the park. And I have no doubt that he's going to do that in this film. And a lot of people said that this is kind of his film, showcasing him and his abilities. So anyways, next film is an A24 film I didn't miss in theaters as well, but I heard nothing but great things. I actually kind of heard mixed things about this, but the cast looks phenomenal, and I haven't seen this on Blu-ray ever before, and I found it for like less than $5. So why not? That is A Most Violent Year. Obviously Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain. Oscar Isaac, again, he's one of my favorite more recent working actors, so can't wait to dive into this. And A24 can do no wrong in my opinion. So another film I actually missed in theaters, I believe I don't know when it came out, but The Danish Girl, and this is Eddie Redmayne going kind of almost back-to-back, winning for Best Oscar after he did The Theory of Everything. I really enjoyed him in that, and it looks like he just knocked it out on the park again with this film. So highly recommended. Also Alicia Vikander's in this as well, and I really enjoyed her as well. So next film is kind of one that I still need to complete the trilogy. I have this and The Good and the Bad and the Ugly, so that is A Few Dollars More. My fellow co-host here, Audrey, really loves these films, and I want to own all the trilogy before I actually see all of them. And I'm not sure if this is the last one. I'm not sure that's how I was gonna say foreign, but that's how I don't really know the series, and I don't even know if this is the first, second, or third part, but I have both of them, and I need to get the third one in order to do that trilogy. And what an epic triple feature that would be, right? But another one I missed in theaters, they got great recognition from the Academy and all that stuff, and basically because Julianne Moore is one of the greatest actors working today, that is still Alice. I believe this was another one of her acting where she kind of got a lot of praise. I think she did this in another movie, and it was kind of like Eddie Redmayne, back to back. But anyways, heard nothing but great things about this one. And also a film, I believe it came out the same year, that kind of remind me, they're kind of similar to me because it's kind of just the leading actress in it, and that is Reese Witherspoon in Wild. Again, I didn't miss this in theaters, and I highly wanted to check it out because of her. I really like Reese Witherspoon, so I can't wait to check that out as well. And a movie that this was the other movie I was talking about in my Twitter poll I did, and I actually saw it, and I believe it's one of my favorite comedies in the last decade, and I just fell in love with it, and I want to see it again so bad. That is What We Do in the Shadows. Taika Waititi co-directed this, and they knocked it out of the park. Like I said, this is legit. I was dying, and there hasn't been a comedy movie in the last few years that I remember literally laughing and enjoying this and saying, hey, you know what, this is an instant classic for comedies, and also just for Halloween time as well. So highly recommend it if you guys haven't seen it. like I said, I fell in love with this. So a movie I missed last year was Upgrade, and I know you guys probably say, hey, you know, you picked up a lot of movies you haven't seen, and for me, I think that's the point. And again, sticking to our motto, watch more movies. So I heard nothing but great things about this. One of the best action films of last year, to my knowledge, you know, so can't wait to pop it in. And yeah, if you guys want the digital download code for this, it's up for grabs. Let me know in the comment section down below. And also another classic is The Planet of the Apes. I have the more recent trilogy with Andy Serkis as Caesar. And I haven't seen this movie, but a long time ago. So can't wait to revisit it. And yeah, I love the look and feel of these movies. So hopefully after watching this, I buy the actual like complete collection or something. I probably should have bought that in Black Friday. But all right, so the next pile is kind of, I don't know why I kind of split them up in weird sections, but this video is really long already, so I'm just going to kind of go through them. Brothers starring Tobey Maguire, Natalie Portman, and Jake Gyllenhaal. So a lot of people believe that these two are actually brothers, you know, and they always wanted to see them in the movie together, and myself included, so we finally got that in Brothers. It's cool to see that Jake Gyllenhaal, I believe he was either auditioned for the role of Spider-Man when Tobey Maguire got it, or he was considered, something like that. So it's cool to see them kind of be in the same film in this one. And I remember really liking this one as well. And also, this movie is kind of a long overdue, and I don't know why I don't have this already, but Casino Royale is probably my favorite James Bond film. And I remember watching this in theaters, and I was like, you know what? This is amazing. Hands down, this is what an action movie is supposed to be. Rewatching this as getting older and stuff like that, and I believe I saw like 45 minutes of it last year. It was like on TV, and it was the end, the last 45 minutes. I was like, my God, I forgot how much I love this movie. So I can't wait to start this franchise up again. Perfect kind of timing, because next year we're actually getting Bond 25. So yeah, Bond 25. And one of my favorite movies of this year. I remember watching this in theaters and leaving just kind of like in awe of what I saw. I didn't really mean to rhyme, but yeah, that was District 9. Really enjoyed this film. It's incredible. Neil Blomkamp, whatever, however you saying his name, knocked it out of the park with this. I was like, you know, on the fence on the one he did with Matt Damon. It's escaping me right now, but I haven't seen Chappie. So, but I really love this one. This is a solid entry, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Hopefully he does do something next. And also just in time for his newest film releasing later on this year. I believe that one's called Beach Bum, and that is Spring Breakers. This is the first A24 film I saw in theaters. So it kind of has like a little special place in my heart, you know, and I actually really enjoyed this movie. They all kind of give over the top performances and stuff like that, but I think that's the point. And yeah, like I said, it's a trip of a movie, but really like it, and I can't wait to see what he does next with his next film. So another one, I think I'm like the only one that likes this film, and this director is actually directing Top Gun 2, so that is Tron Legacy. Joseph Krasinski, I'll just say that, Krasinski. Anyways, butchered his last name, but anyways, Tron Legacy. I remember watching this in theaters. I remember disliking it, but I don't know if I rented it or I saw it on TV or something. And then I was like, you know what? I'm in. I this movie's great. And also the thing that gets me though is the incredible soundtrack from Daft Punk. I don't know why I was gonna say Timothée Chalamet. What the heck? Anyways, Daft Punk is amazing. It plays on my playlist while I'm driving every now and then, and I get pumped. The score for that was amazing. So, Where the Wild Things Are was another movie I really enjoyed. I don't know if I saw this in theaters, but I remember watching it around high school time and really enjoying it. I remember reading the book, obviously, like everybody else growing up, and I remember really, really liking this. And this is pre-Her for Spike Jonze. So yeah, I think he's a pretty solid director, if you don't mind me. Anyways, this is another movie, and fun fact, this is the only movie that I own that starts with the letter O, and that is The Outsiders, another story and book that I read in middle school. I believe this one was in middle school, and I really enjoyed it. In this film, again, I really enjoyed it, watching it in middle school. It was great. Haven't seen it since probably like once in high school, so I can't wait to revisit this film again. It has a lot of amazing actors in this, like so young as well. Like, look at Tom Cruise. He looks like a little kid. But anyways, and this is actually the complete novel, so I don't know if it's has a little bit more or something. That's pretty cool. I haven't noticed that before. But anyways, can't wait to revisit that. And last but certainly not least, a film that came out in I'm not even going to try anymore. 2016, I'll say. And I really enjoyed it. And it's kind of just, again, a trip of a movie. I remember watching it and just thought Michael Shannon should win for Best Supporting Actor. And Jake Gyllenhaal. My God. That's Nocturnal Animals. Love this film. Everybody on here is great. It's one of those films that for me was overlooked and underrated. And if you haven't seen this, highly recommend it. So, yeah, guys, that was it for the Blu-ray haul for January 2019. Again, once I hit 9,000 subs, I'm going to be doing the complete collection video again. And trust me, there's a lot to get to in that video. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I believe I did say if you guys want the code for upgrade, hit the comment section down below. That is up for grabs. And yeah, guys, stay tuned to the channel because there's going to be more Blu-ray related content, a little bit more giveaways. I can't really say right now, but yeah, if you guys enjoy these videos, stay tuned. But if you guys want to follow us outside of YouTube, you guys can at The Real Talk, Talk with 2Ks. On Twitter and Instagram, you guys can also find us on Stardust, just at The Real Talk. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies. Peace.